Hey everyone, my name is Sarah, and 2 weeks ago, I went through the most horrific night of my life. I really wish that I didn't hear my parents cry. Well, it was 3 in the morning. Usually, I am in deep sleep at this time of night, but from the past few days, I was really sick, due to which I was having a really disturbed sleep. Suddenly, I woke up in the middle of the night because of some strange noises. I tried to ignore them and go back to sleep, but I couldn't. I wanted to sleep so bad, but my fever and sore throat were not letting me. The noises made the matter worse. But then I noticed that the noises were in fact cries coming from the hallway. I paid more attention and realized that it was my mom who was crying. I got worried sick. My parents are really strict about their sleeping schedule? I knew something was terribly wrong. I slowly walked towards their room and tried to open the door. It was locked, and I was literally too scared to knock. The best I could do was listen carefully and figure out why in the world is she crying. My dad was up too because I could hear him talking. I found it really difficult to understand the conversation because they were murmuring words. Maybe because they didn't want me to wake up. I was listening to their conversation, and suddenly I heard my mom say something that tore my world apart. I started shivering to my core. Her exact words were, "Sarah is too young to face the facts. I can't lose her. I can't accept this. We can't do anything, Dave." Tears started rolling down my cheeks. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. I wanted to hug Mom, but I was not sure what was happening. However, I did try to connect the dots. My health was deteriorating each day because of my sickness. My parents were crying late at night. The doctors, they were saying something to my parents too in my previous checkup. All of this leads to one conclusion only. I may not survive for long. I ran towards my room, jumped on my bed, stuck my head onto the pillow, and cried my heart out. I was afraid, cold, and heartbroken. What scared me most was the thought of getting separated from my amazing parents. I can't even imagine a day go by without looking at their beautiful faces. They are my world, my everything. And now I had to part ways with them. To a whole new world, a whole new place. I didn't want to lose my parents. I was not ready to die. I cried all night and somehow fell asleep. Next day, I woke up. I was sad, depressed, and weak. All I wanted was to just quickly sit near Mom and Dad, just to feel their love. I made my decision as soon as I woke up, and that was to make the best of my last days. To spend most of my time with the two most important people in my life. I decided I need to talk to them and ask them not to cry because I want to see them happy before saying goodbye. I walked out of my room. Mom and Dad both were in the kitchen, and as soon as they heard my footsteps, they turned towards me and passed me a smile. Dad said, "Good morning," and I couldn't hold my tears in. I quickly wiped them off and asked my parents to come sit with me because I wanted to talk something really important. They immediately asked me what happened. I told them everything about how I heard them talking last night. I said, "Mom, Dad, I just want you two to know I love you guys. Both of you mean the world to me. I just can't see you guys cry. It's okay. I am ready to face the fact. I am ready to die. But before that, I just want to spend my best days with you guys." My mom burst into tears, but my dad looked confused. He just looked at me with his mouth open. Then suddenly he said, "Sarah, you got it all wrong." I was like, "What?" Then my mom continued. She said, "Sarah, you're not dying. You're perfectly fine. It's just that we hid a secret from you. I really have no idea how to tell you. This is the most difficult moment of our life. Both your dad and I love you more than anything else in life. The truth is, hmm, well, you're adopted. And your biological mother showed up and she wants to meet you. We are just scared that you will choose to leave us. Adopted? What? You are not my real parents? That moment, my world collapsed, and everything just turned upside down in my eyes. Does this mean that you brought me from a freaking adoption center or what? My biological parents didn't want me? Wait, I don't understand. Am I that worthless for them? And these two people raised me like their own child? Why? Was it out of pity? I hate them for lying to me. How could they not tell me all of this and wait until now to confess? Well, that's what I should have said, or what should have gone through my mind, right? That's what you people thought too, I think. But no. The truth is, that did not happen. The thing that happened is that I started crying and kissed my parents on their foreheads because all I wanted was to be with them. My reaction was such a relief for them as well because they realized that I am not going anywhere. And yes, I wasn't. These two people gave their all to give me the best life I could imagine. And now that I know they're not my real parents, the value I have for them did not decrease. It's the total opposite. It just doubled. I told them that I don't really care if I am adopted or not. But what matters to me is the fact that I'm going to live with both of them for the rest of my life. I told them that they might not be my real parents. But I am their daughter, and nobody's changing that. It was really emotional for all of us. We all were full of tears of joy. Believe me, I never shared a more strong bond with my parents ever. I love them.